Is this on?
I learned just how unbreakable I was and how sorry I feel for those out there have never been put in situations that scare them to death.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Did you watch SmackDown and Raw this week?
Nope.
Because Kofi has something to say about that.
Oh.
Just in case you haven't seen it.
Rematch after rematch.
My God.
After rematch after rematch after rematch.
What else did he have to say about it?
And
Yeah.
a lot of wild cards.
Yeah.
Right.
WrestleMania was way better than we expected. And then to follow it up, they give us this bull crap, which we're going to do predictions for later.
WrestleMania
It looks
Backlash.
so horrible.
There's only 6
Horrible.
matches.
Yeah.
Almost all of them are rematches. And Eric reminded me right before we recorded, hey, where are the scorecards? I forgot to make them. That's how much I care about this garbage pay-per-view. And I made the scorecard in 5 minutes.
That's true.
Yeah, sure.
We sat and watched him.
Yeah. That's it.
That's every
Yeah.
match.
This
I know.
6 matches.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Sorry, we have to watch shitty wrestling instead of being with you.
We have to leave you for this.
So we can go watch this garbage.
But there is an upside.
Go on.
You please tell us what will we be eating
baby
Sunday
Brock
night?
ribs.
Oh, that's right.
Baby Brock ribs.
I want my baby Brock.
Wow,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah.
Sides?
Jesus.
What, you want me to bring some?
Sure.
Okay.
If you can, yeah.
Oh, you can't do that?
I can't do it all. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
be lazy, Eric?
Yeah, I know. What a piece of shit.
Shit.
I'll go to Costco or Sam's
Pizza?
and just get some
Pizza
things.
shit?
Pizza for sides? Wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, going out and
No,
style.
transition to pizza shit.
Pizza shit.
You
There
pizza
go.
shit.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes, exactly. All right. So
Hey, enough bullshit.
it's a big show because we have SmackDown and Raw, and we have to do predictions. Well,
Every
but
time you say
first-
that, that's all I can think of.
Yeah. But first, we have to thank some new patrons.
Yeah,
so
we do.
thank you to Tim.
Tim.
No last name. Bum, 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 bum.
That's how that show went. Correct.
It is. Obviously, it's Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Damn you, too, man.
We got Eric Slavin or Slavin. He doesn't get a theme song, though. Sorry.
Eric
Sorry.
Slavleton?
Slaveled.
I don't know about that.
No.
Dan Wilson
Oh, yeah.
and Matt Krause,
Cool.
who did the Hall of Fame tier, so he's going to
Oh.
actually be joining us for awards later in the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so that's exciting. You want to do awards like Matt Krause is going to be doing with
Yeah.
us? Go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Sign up for the Hall of Fame tier.
Yeah. Matt
Do it.
Krause must have heard about it last week when another Hall of Famer joined us for awards.
That's right.
He was like, I want to do that.
I want to do that. Yeah,
me what I
patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $5 a month gets you everything. AEW recaps, pay-per-view recaps, like WrestleMania Backlash coming up.
Yeah.
Watch us play WWE 2K22.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. We did a Royal Rumble, a Hell in a Cell match, and a ladder match.
Yeah. Very unexpected, the outcome of that Hell in a Cell match.
That's true. Yes.
Very unexpected.
Yes, very unexpected.
A lot of things happened in that match.
Yeah, and you also want to check out the worst promo bracket part 2.
If there's time.
I mean, it's it's everyone's favorite brackets, including ours.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to do.
Really
Go check
is.
out part 2 and check out part 1 if you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, playing the 2K. Good times.
Oh, yeah. And also subscribe and listen to our other podcast, Hollywood Hogwash, available anywhere podcasts are heard. Next week's a big one because Doctor Strange comes out
Yeah.
this week.
Right.
We're just a couple days away from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We even did a scorecard for it.
Yeah,
It's posted on
That's fun.
at Hollywood Hog Pod on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, so go check it out.
Yeah.
All right.
This week's, I guess, we'll pass on Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
Because
Better
we could
Call
do
Saul.
the season/series finale.
Well, we're just going to do
Of
Doctor
Moon Knight?
Strange this week.
Oh,
That's
okay.
already this week.
Yeah.
How many episodes were there?
6.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But we're just only gonna do Doctor Strange for the next episode,
Oh,
and then
okay.
we'll catch up with Moon Knight and Saul after
All right.
the following week.
Yeah.
All right. So SmackDown opens with Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn.
Third, fourth week in a row.
Yeah.
Fourth.
Honestly, I was expecting this to segue into them at WrestleMania Backlash.
Wow. Sure, yeah.
Match number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this time it is inside a steel cage.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew Gulak was the timekeeper for the entire show.
Hey.
He's auditioning to be the timekeeper.
Right.
As if that's an actual job. You think WWE just employs a timekeeper and that's their only job is to ring a bell? That's all you do is ring a bell.
I don't.
I mean, it's a lot of work.
Poor Gabagulak.
Hey, he's on the show 3 weeks in a row.
How is he not released?
Well,
And we'll get to news. There were more releases.
Apparently he re-signed like 6 months ago. I remember.
Oh, right.
We talked about that.
yeah.
that
They're
he
like, would you
re-signed.
re-sign this? This just shows a picture of a sandwich. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Well, wait, so I have to sign the sandwich? Yeah, but then you get
Well, what kind of sandwich is it? Well, it's not a real it's a picture of a sandwich. That's what you get. You get the picture of the sandwich.
No, it's a real sandwich, but you have to eat around it after you sign it.
Yeah.
Do I get a sandwich? You get to touch a sandwich.
Yeah.
You'll touch a sandwich.
So Sami hit a sunset flip powerbomb. That was nice. You know,
Yeah.
these guys have wrestled a bunch of times
Yeah,
lately.
sure.
but
They know each other well.
Very well.
McIntyre gave Sami a superplex and then the Claymore for the win.
Yep.
Hey, you know what I
McIntyre
hate?
finally gets to pin Sami.
Right. So two things. One, this whole thing just ended with just a pin, just a normal pin.
Very anticlimactic. Yes.
Seriously. Number two, fuck pinning in cage matches. As a kid, you
Fuck
gotta
it
get
in
that
the
out.
ground.
You had to get out of the fucking cage.
Yeah.
That's the only way. And
Right.
fuck the door in the cage too.
Yeah.
Climb out.
Fuck your pin. Fuck your door.
Well, there should never be a door.
Climb out.
Climb out.
Stupid.
Idiot.
Stupid.
Idiot.
They drop it from the ceiling anyway, so why is there a door?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, why is there a pin? It's a cage match.
Or submission.
Well, they don't want the face to have to like why would Drew McIntyre leave, you know?
Because he has to win the match. He beat
To
the shit out of someone.
escape.
Hogan used to leave. Macho would leave. Please.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Hogan's
No.
a pussy.
The heel's about to get out, and then the face punches him, throws him back in the middle of the ring, and then he climbs.
But no,
down.
that, I mean
Yeah.
that they used to
it
not
was
do.
great.
They used to not do. Now, when cage matches first became a thing, there was no such thing as escaping. Like it was just to keep the guys in the ring so that the heel couldn't run away. But then WWE made it escaping. But even like the Attitude Era, like they weren't pinning in cages.
No.
Even when
Right,
Stone
yeah.
Cold fought Vince, Stone Cold would leave.
right.
Right.
He would
Yeah.
start to leave the cage, and then Vince would give him the finger, and he would
And
come
then
back,
climb his ass back
and
in.
it was amazing. But yeah.
And it was like that jungle gym cage, the one that's like very easy to climb.
Yes, the squares.
Yeah.
God, keep fucking everything up,
I know.
Vince.
Yeah.
Hi,
Vincent.
welcome to this podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
AEW, they have like the old school rules where you don't like escaping you don't win by escaping. It's only like pin submission,
Right.
They don't have those. They have the old school rules. But
Oh.
next up we have Happy Talk with Happy Corbin.
Okay.
Corbin has a couple of stooges bring out the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy because Corbin wants to destroy it with a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
However, Madcap Moss was disguised as one of the Stooges because, of course, he was.
Right. Yeah.
And then Moss beats up Corbin and throws him out of the ring, and then he literally makes out with Andre the Giant.
He like.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say more. I would say it was close to third base.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He did one of
He
those.
fingered Andre's asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he put the whole head in his mouth.
Yeah.
Let me repeat that. He put the head in his mouth.
Yeah, first he met out with the head, then he was kissing Andre's ass cheeks.
Well,
It's pretty bad.
we know how he gets down.
No, that's true, yeah. He really loves that trophy.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's the only thing he's ever going to win in his WWE career.
Right. In the ring, he's Madcap Moss. In the sheets, he's Eat Ass Moss.
Jesus.
Wow. Wow.
Quick trivia, what other title has Moss won in the past?
24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Back when he was Riddick Moss.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when he was in NXT with Tino Sabatelli, he was 0 for 300. In tag team matches.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, Ricochet.
And who did he pin to win the 24/7 title?
Oh, no one knows.
Nope. No one
Yeah,
knows.
no one knows. Probably R-Truth, because he was, you know.
He was the only idiot that held it for...
If I had a guess, I'm just going to throw this out there. Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson.
Wow. Okay.
After he died.
Right.
Pat Patterson died, 24/7 champion, and then Moss pinned him for it. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was almost going to be declared vacant, but if you pin someone less than 5 minutes after they died.
Yeah. The doctor was still on the way. He hadn't called it yet.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
All right. Next up, Ricochet defends the Intercontinental Championship against
Shinky.
There it is.
All right.
Yes.
Little drum roll.
Another
there.
big guy that can't wrestle.
Or talk.
Or talk.
Oh my God, I forgot who
Or walk. He barely can walk.
Barely.
who pinned Moss to take away the title. I just found out.
Oh, God.
Not a wrestler.
Oh, was it that ESPN guy?
No, it was Gronk. That's who Gronk pinned.
Oh, Jesus.
Awesome.
That makes sense. Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jinder Mahal was interfering ringside, but then Ricochet won with a super slow roll up.
Yeah.
And we might have a record this week for roll-ups.
Oh, man. You know, it's funny because we say that every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we break it every week.
This was insane this week. After the match, Mahal yelled at Shinky, and then Shinky growled back at him. He was like, roar!
Yeah.
And then he walked away.
Award nominee.
Yeah. Next up, we have Raquel Rodriguez versus Cat Cardoza.
Who are you?
So that was for the first name. Can you hit it for the second name?
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
Who are you?
No.
Kel Rodriguez.
Raquel smiled from ear to ear the entire match as she beat up the jobber. It's so fucking bad. It's so annoying.
She was so badass.
Clothesline.
So is she a
Punch to the
face?
throat.
Is
Yeah,
she a
she's
face?
She's smiling.
Well, in the pre-match interview, she was like, "Well, as pretty as I am." I was like, "Oh, what? Heel?
What? Hey, what? Wait for it. Hold it. Hold it.
No, because if she was a heel, she would have accepted the three-way from Umberto and Angel. But she turned down the three-way.
Wait, that's a bet."
But it basically what happened,
Wow.
it was
Turn heel more often.
it was the same thing as the Lonely Island, where like they think she says yes, but then like they're just in bed together.
Right,
And
right.
she's like, "You guys are still here."
Yeah, right.
Still here. Bullshit.
It's okay when it's in a three-way. It's not gay when Angel's inside me.
Inside me.
Yeah, Angel's definitely the top.
Jesus.
So Raquel won with the single arm power bomb, but it's now called the Chingona bomb.
It's
I
been
thought it
called
was-
that.
I thought they said the Dakota bomb.
Well, not since I've been Dakota bomb. Not since I've been watching NXT.
I've seen like clips here and there, and they've been calling it that. I think it's
Chingona.
even like
the
a
Chinga? What?
Chingona.
like I think they even had a shirt for 5 minutes.
It's Spanish slang for badass woman.
That's true.
So
She's a Chingona.
Michael Cole had a fun time trying to say that.
oh my god, I know. He's like, "Oh, Chingona, oh
Yeah.
god."
Try Ching.
You know that guy goes to like a Mexican restaurant. He's like, "We'll get an order of fajitas, hold the
Quesadillas.
jalapenos,
Yeah. Queso, can we get queso?
queso, please.
Quesadilla.
Extra
That
queso.
reminds me of an armadillo.
Anything else? No, that'll do it. Gracias.
Gracias.
Grassy ass.
I love that
Oh
meme
my
where it's
God.
like Stephanie smiling. It's like white women when they say gracias at a Mexican restaurant.
When I worked for Chase Bank, people would do that all the time. They would go gracias, and it's like, you're a fucking idiot. I hate you.
Gracias.
Why did they do it to you? Did they think you were Hispanic? or
No,
something?
they just think, no, it's just like Eric said, it's white women thinking they're clever.
Yeah.
Oh, gracias. I'm so cultured.
And then they're like, ciao.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, lady.
Oh, right.
I just withdrew all your money. Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's why I'm no longer.
That's why you know weren't. Yeah. How do you think we started this podcast?
She says
Guys, I need a
gracias. And just holding their money. De nada.
Yeah.
Right.
Next up, we have a contract signing for RK Bro versus the Usos.
Oh, okay.
And we have Adam Pearce there to over-explain what a contract signing is.
Thank God, because I'm a fucking idiot.
He even says, here are the rules. The rules?
The rules for this contract signing.
The rules?
You sign it, then you sign it, then you sign it, then you sign it, then I sign it. Wait,
He's
what?
like, 4 signatures on the contract, and the match is official.
Yeah.
You guys know the rules.
Right.
And Riddle says he can't tell the Usos apart, and everyone's like, okay, racist.
Yeah, basically.
But Orton's like, oh, I can. This one is the right-hand man, and this one is a little bitch. And it was funny the first time Orton said it.
It was.
But this is like week 3 of him calling them bitches.
Yeah, right.
So they start the brawl, but then Roman Reigns' music hits. Reigns comes out. That distracts RK Bro, allowing the Usos to lay them out. And then Roman tears up the contract and shoves it in Riddle's mouth.
That's the sound his asshole made.
Then Drew McIntyre. Then Drew McIntyre comes out
because
he takes out both Usos with 1 shot each, like punch, they're dead.
Right.
dead.
And then he exchanges blows with Reigns. He suplexes Reigns, and Roman rolls out of the ring. Then backstage, Paul Heyman tells Adam Pearce that the tag team unification match is off for Backlash. Instead, they want Roman Reigns and the Usos versus RK Bro and Drew McIntyre. And they later confirm the change on the show. Now, real quick.
Good.
Whose idea to have the titles unified? Whose idea was it to unify the tag titles?
Roman
Reigns.
Yeah.
Who tore up the contract so that it doesn't happen? Eric, go ahead. Yeah, Joe.
Shit.
Roman Reigns?
Good.
Roman.
That's what I was going to say.
Reigns.
Yeah.
It was his idea, and now he doesn't want to do it.
Right.
Whereas in real life, it was Vince's idea, and now he doesn't want to do it.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Well, I think they booked themselves into a corner because they're like, well, Roman can't really perform on a one-on-one match level because
he did at a house show recently, though.
But was it like a squash match?
No, he fought McIntyre at a live show. So the whole injury thing, I guess he's not injured after all.
Okay, well,
Vince, you asked us what can we do to make this Backlash pay-per-view suck even more?
Yeah.
I've got 3 words.
Okay.
6-man tag.
I'm a genius.
Our clones of Roman are ready.
That's tremendous.
That's tremendous.
Oh, what did the WWE universe think of it? That was crickets.
Yeah.
So there you go. A 6-man tag is your main event, probably, for Backlash.
Yeah. I think maybe they were like, oh, well, Roman's not injured, but we haven't built up any opponent for him. So how do we do a pay-per-view without the one guy holding both fucking titles?
Then keep the titles still up for grabs. Or make it all the titles up for grabs.
It should be winner take all.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, because we know the Bloodline's going to win, as they always do.
Yeah.
Although the only time Roman loses is when he's in a tag match. But they'll win this. They'll definitely, they'll win this.
Okay.
I think. Maybe not.
Next up, we have Naomi versus Shayna Baszler with Sasha Banks and Natalya ringside. We haven't heard Shayna's music in a while, but she has new shitty music.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Unlike the Baszler Club, everyone's welcome to the shitty music.
How long
club.
till they change Balor's music?
Yeah, right.
That would be so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, if that happens, like, Baszler should just fucking quit.
And he still does the light thing, even though like that
it doesn't
part,
work.
It doesn't happen in his new song.
Like with fucking Adam Cole.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So anyways, Naomi wins with a roll up.
Oh, yeah. Marking down.
Is that 2 so far?
2.
That's 2.
More to come. Then Natalya attacked Naomi after the match. Sasha came for the rescue, but Natalya locked in the sharpshooter. And then Shayna did her stomp on Naomi's arm.
But hold on.
Which used to break arms.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, that just kind of hurt for a day.
Yeah.
Well, they said she's going to break her arm. They did say that
He
when
did
she was
say
about
that.
to do that.
Yeah.
So Sasha can't help her because Natalia's just holding her foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natalya big.
You ever think
strong.
about kicking her with the other foot?
Yeah.
Or just wiggling it out?
A little wiggle?
Just pull it out?
Hey,
Natalya is really strong.
it's really, really strong.
She's like, she's like a Borat.
Exactly. Next up, we have Xavier Woods versus Ridge Holland with Kofi and Sheamus ringside. But where's Butch?
Hashtag where's Butch?
Hashtag where's Butch? Have you seen him? Was he in your house?
Yeah.
Is he in your backyard? Is he in your dog cage?
So
All of
Is
the
he
above.
outside begging for food?
Yeah. Is he at Coachella?
Yeah.
Is he at Doctor Strange movie?
Doctor Strange movie. So Woods gets the win. Can you guess how he did it?
Roll up.
they have a name for it now.
The backwoods.
The backwoods.
The backwoods.
Which is
roll up.
horrible.
Roll up.
Which is horrible.
You
What a
can't-
horrible name.
You can't fucking fool us.
The back.
Well, yeah, but that's because of what he did with Paige. That's why it's called that.
Yeah.
Then after the match,
Woods from the back.
Yeah.
after the match, Sheamus challenged Kofi to a match. So we have Sheamus versus Kofi. And
Name
Sheamus.
any of those buttons for that. We've seen that one a million times.
We've seen all of these fucking a million times.
They were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
The writers, everyone involved in this. Yeah.
Sheamus wins with a Brook kick, and then after the match, Holland attacks Woods and power bombs him through a table.
And I'm like, please don't fucking break Woods' neck too.
Yeah,
Right.
right. You fuck.
Like, why would you trust this guy to do anything else like that?
I know. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Chapter 4 of the Lacey Evans story. Okay, here it goes.
Okay, here it
That's
goes.
how she starts it every time.
And she says the same thing.
More
It's
crying.
the same story.
More crying.
Yeah.
Imagine your father cracked out of his mind, didn't show up to my military graduation. Well, maybe he shouldn't have if he was
Right.
methed
It
out.
sounds like you were a pretty horrible fucking person growing up, so maybe you're the bad guy here.
Imagine you don't have a father, so you find one in Ric Flair, and he has your baby at 75 years old.
Yeah. I'd feel horrible.
Yeah. Right.
My child will not even know their father because he'll be dead in 6 months, or so the doctors say. Imagine
It's a day by
your
day
baby
basis.
daddy molested a woman on a plane in 2002, and WWE covered it up for 20 years.
Your sister is Raw SmackDown Women's Champion. Your newborn sister, Charlotte.
And then imagine having to do these promos every week.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Imagine having a terrible life, and then Vince is like,
let's remind you of it every week, bitch.
Jesus.
That was Willem Dafoe McMahon.
Right. That was Green Goblin running WWE.
Lacey, were you raped?
no, I wasn't. My dad was a great guy.
Say he raped you. Say he raped you, Spider-Man.
That's how low you
After
were.
everything you've done for them, eventually they'll hate you, Lacey Evans. Avenge me, Ric Flair said. Avenge me!
No!
Oh my God.
But you're the one that put the knife in her pussy. Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Godspeed, Spider-Man. Godspeed, Lacey Evans.
Wow, so
All
good.
right, that was pretty good. All right. Next up.
That one. What's wrong with wrestling in the multiverse of madness?
Spider-Man!
So good.
Spider-Man. Godspeed, Spider-Man. Godspeed, Lacey Evans.
Yeah, right.
Peter, don't tell Harry.
Peter.
Don't tell Harry.
Next up, we have Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi? Shotzi?
Where the hell have you been? Spider-Man.
Who cares?
This was a beat the cock challenge.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
And I sure did.
I lose.
However, this is one of the cases where it doesn't matter who wins the beat the clock challenge.
Yeah, what are
They're
we trying to beat?
Oh, they're having a beat the clock challenge, and the winner gets what? Oh, nothing.
Nothing? Oh, nothing.
The winner doesn't get to choose a stipulation.
Nothing.
It
Nope, it's
literally
already chosen.
Doesn't matter.
No. Oh, and they're 1 second away from each other, the two matches.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more relevant.
Ronda's eye makeup looks like she got beat up before the match.
Yeah. Horrible.
That or like face fuck.
Award nominee.
Face fucked. And then Ronda makes Shotzi say I quit in 1:41.
Yeah.
And then next up we
That
have
tracks.
Charlotte Flair versus Aaliyah. Another beat the cock challenge. Charlotte was overconfident and didn't make Aaliyah quit before Ronda's time.
Right.
And then Ronda blamed timekeeper Drew Gulak and beat him up for it.
Sure. More women on man violence. This is bullshit.
And I love how like they still had to make Aaliyah tap. Like the clock ran out. Ring the bell.
Right.
That's what they always do
done.
when the
It's
clock
over.
runs out. It's over. You ring the bell.
Yeah.
No, Aaliyah, you need to still tap to protect Charlotte. To prove
Or
Charlotte would have beat you.
McAfee's like, did
cares?
Charlotte still win? And Cole's like, no, Aaliyah won.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Right.
It's like, okay.
That counts as a Aaliyah victory in the record books.
I
It
guess.
does.
I don't know.
So the ending made no sense because Charlotte goes for the figure 8 and she starts to do it and Aaliyah kicks her, knocks her out of the ring.
Right.
Charlotte bullshits outside of the ring for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Comes back in. Aaliyah's still laying down.
Puts her right back in.
Puts her right back in it, and she can't figure out like, oh, how do I get out?
Dumb.
My God.
Yep. That was SmackDown.
That's it.
That was SmackDown.
Yeah.
Raw opens with the Bloodline. We got Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and the Usos.
I think you still need 2 more.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Roman has both belts, so he's not a wild card.
Oh.
Paul Heyman's just
And the
an
Usos
advocate.
count at 1?
I hit it twice.
I mean,
I hit it twice.
Paul Heyman's kind of SmackDown.
Come on.
All right.
Paul Heyman does his intro for the Tribal Chief. Roman and the Usos hold up their belts.
Yep.
Reigns says, acknowledge me. But then Randy Orton and Riddle appear and RKO the Usos. That was actually really cool.
It was.
It was like, oh, look, another
Yeah.
fun opening segment.
Oh, look. One fun. We got our first fun.
That's it. The rest of the show was pretty much
Yeah.
dog shit. Then Drew McIntyre comes out.
Yeah. Welcome
They don't even acknowledge that any
No.
of this is a wild card
right.
or the quarterly brand to
Right.
brand suck your invitational dick.
Suck your invitational.
Yeah.
The wild
Hey,
cards.
Eric, suck my invitational.
Yeah. The wild card's just sitting there like, acknowledge me.
So Drew starts brawling with Roman. The Usos wake up after they got RKO'd 30 seconds ago.
Right.
And RK Bro join in. The officials run out and they try to separate everyone as we go to commercial. And when we come back from commercial, everyone's gone.
Yeah, they did it. They separated them.
That was easy.
You see the janitors come in with their brooms and sweep them all away?
Pulling them out from under the ring.
You didn't see it because it wasn't on TV, but Jamie Noble actually came out and just fucking pile drived everyone.
Wow.
And then carried them all to the back. They're
Exclusive.
like, Jamie, that's Jamie Noble.
Wow.
J&J Security.
Right.
Holy shit.
He's still around?
Is he fucking Nydia still?
Next up we have, because the main event for Backlash is a 6-man tag.
Right, yeah.
So, of course, Raw has to have multiple 6-person tag matches.
To get us in the right mindset.
Yeah, you got to get ready. So we have Kevin Owens and Alpha Academy versus Ezekiel and the Street Profits, who I thought they turned heel a couple weeks ago.
Same.
And they even put online, what do you think of their new attitude?
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's dumb. Okay, they're still faces.
They're still faces.
Sorry.
What new attitude?
Thank you, Saudi.
I don't know what you guys are talking
Please.
about.
Please, Saudi.
And this match happened because Ezekiel was drinking with the Street Profits, and
Right.
that upset Alpha Academy.
That's
And
smart.
Kevin Owens.
Drinking before
and
your
Kevin
match.
Owens was like, "Oh, he's still Elias, and I still care about this. I wrestled Stone Cold in the main event of WrestleMania."
And now I'm fucking Elias.
Yeah, that's it.
And now I care this much about this guy, whether he's lying or not. Who gives a shit?
Who gives
From
a shit?
Stone
It's a dumb
Cold
gimmick.
to Elias.
Yeah.
As for the match,
Ezekiel. Andrew. Ezekiel.
Oh, sorry. As for the match, Owens tripped Zeke, and then
Zeke.
Chad Gable got the win with a roll up.
Do it. Put
Wow,
the mark. Do it.
four
wow.
already.
Wow.
I need a roll up button. It's so
Yeah.
often like a fruit roll.
We're almost at like 1 an hour.
like a fruit roll up, like from the commercials, like that fruit roll up.
Yeah.
Like every time I just hit that button.
We should
Fruit roll
I
up.
thought we found that.
Did we? Maybe someone sent it
I think
to us.
Nicole Foreman.
That was probably 5 years ago or something.
Probably.
Yeah. Find it again.
Send it again.
All right. Send it again, Nicole.
Yeah. Next up, we have Veer Mahan versus...
Who are you?
Oh, just like last week. And the week before.
Yeah. Byron Saxton interviews the jobber before the match. Take a listen.
So right now I am here with Veer Mahan's opponent and Greensboro native, Bert Hansen.
Say Bert?
Bert, I must ask, we've seen several of Veer's opponents have to receive immediate medical attention.
This is so dumb.
Why would you sign up for this matchup? Veer scares the living daylights out of me. But I signed up for this match because for all my life, I've wanted to work and compete for Monday Night Raw in my hometown of Greensboro.
He wants to work for Raw.
Yeah.
Like 7
For
people
years,
cheered.
I worked down the street at Stevie's Barbecue, dreaming of this moment right here.
Oh, Sammy's Barbecue.
Oh,
And
wow.
tonight-
Bottom right?
I'm making my dream come true. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
You know what this is? This is fucking Braun Strowman all
It's
over
Ellsworth.
again.
It's James Ellsworth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Why would you wrestle a match against a guy?
Right.
Are you a wrestler? Yeah, I'm a wrestler, yeah.
Because I want to work for Monday Night Raw.
As a cameraman or whatever job they offer me, yeah.
Please.
You're a wrestler, and you're going to finally be on WWE television. Why would you do that?
Right. Do you hate your career?
Yeah. Right.
Sir, we're offering you no money. What are you doing here?
And I'm sorry, you won't get to touch money.
Yeah. So if his dream was to get murdered by Veer, he lived out his dream.
He did.
Veer wins.
Congratulations.
And Veer is cross-eyed and he fucking
Rip.
comes.
Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Veer came hard.
Oh, he did.
How many more jobbers? He was coming for, what did we decide, 5 months he was coming
6
for?
months.
6 months.
Yeah.
So 6 months of being
Yeah,
jobbers?
he finally came on Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Came hard on Dominic.
Right.
He beat
Really
Dominic
hard.
Mysterio, and now he's beaten 3 jobbers.
Yeah.
So, we got 6 months of squash matches.
Of
Yeah.
jobbing.
Right.
Of jobs.
Job knobbing.
Well, 6 months of squash matches, and then 6 more months of Veer getting squashed by whoever comes next.
Right.
Correct.
it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Next up, we have Damien Priest versus AJ Styles.
Same old Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Interesting button, Andrew.
Yeah. Edge at least cut a great heel promo before the match.
Sure. Yeah.
AJ Styles, he got the win on Damien Priest.
Oh, yeah.
With?
Phenomenal forearm, Styles clash.
No, wait. What was it with?
What's his submission? He has a submission too.
Oh, calf crusher.
Calf crusher.
Yeah.
So none of those.
Oh.
It was a roll up.
Wow. 5. And we
We're at
haven't even
5.
gotten to 24/7 title yet.
Holy
Oh.
shit. So Edge attacks AJ after the match, and they set up for the concerto. And it's like, I'm sorry, don't you want to fight him on Sunday?
Right. No, you want him dead before Sunday.
So who saves AJ?
Oh.
The man who should be in Edge's stable, Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
The Damon Kang.
Is Bullock? I mean, Demon Club.
Yeah, he makes the save.
Demon Club gang.
He makes the save, and then AJ and Finn too sweet, as if they're in some sort of legendary stable that we're supposed to know about.
I
Well,
know,
but come
right.
on, that wasn't bad.
I can't watch every fucking
Yeah, but
independent
they do
wrestling
this
show
they
ever.
do this once a year where they too sweet, and it's like, hey, remember we were a thing once?
Hey, remember
but
when
not
we were
on
at the height of popularity in wrestling?
but not in this company. How
Right.
come they never made us a thing in this company?
Right.
I don't know.
They gave me a club with no members.
They had half the Bullet Club and they didn't put them together.
And they were both with Gallows and Anderson at one
Right.
point in
Right.
WWE.
Right.
Multiple times where AJ had Gallows and Anderson, and then Finn had Gallows and Anderson.
It's like, what is it? The No Homers Club?
Right.
Yeah. Why do I have a club? I'm the only person. It's a no members club. Yeah. You can have one.
Right. Yeah. So with AJ's win, Damien Priest is banned from ringside for Edge and Styles at Backlash. So I guess this is where Rhea Ripley or Tommaso Ciampa joins.
Maybe both.
Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
Or sorry, just Ciampa. He's not Tommaso anymore.
Yeah, Ciampa.
Yeah.
Chomper.
Chomper. Next up, we have Miztv with his guest Mustafa Ali. Ali's music cuts off early and his microphone doesn't work, and Miz sarcastically apologizes while calling him Moosed. He's like, hey, Moosed. And he thought that was funny, I guess.
Moosed.
Yeah, sure.
But no one laughed. Miz talks trash and he tells Ali, please don't complain on Twitter. And then Ali sucks up to the crowd, but then Theory comes out. That's a person.
Not an idea.
Yeah, that's a person. Theory.
Yeah.
That's it. Theory comes out. And he tells Miz that he got Mr. McMahon to remove Miz's loss against Ali from the record books.
Sure. What?
And then Theory grants Ali a championship contenders match, but it's a handicap match. It's Ali versus Theory and The Miz. And Corey Graves accidentally said Austin during the match, and he corrected himself.
So he's fired.
I'm sure Vince whipped him with his belt after the show.
Belt?
Corey, bend over.
You mean his cock?
Yeah. Do you like it there? Don't worry, Corey. Just remember.
I love you.
Yeah.
Now drink the poison.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm just telling you what happened. Don't kill the messenger. Well. So Ali did his best, but Theory distracted him, and Miz hit the skull-crushing finale for the win. And then after the match, Ciampa attacks Ali from behind with just one little clothesline like last week.
Sure.
It was like, bah! Oh,
hey,
okay.
Gotcha.
Why does he hate Ali? And why?
I think he's racist.
And why?
Yeah, checks out.
Remember last time we saw Ali, he was calling the fans racist.
Uh-huh.
And now he's back and he's like, I love you guys.
I love you guys.
You guys weren't racist after all.
Turns out after some soul searching, it was me.
I hated myself. Yeah. Next up, we have Dana Brooke versus 24/7 champion Nikki Ash.
Let's go back to the videotape.
Yeah, Dana lost the stupid belt to Nikki earlier in the day. And I believe it was a roll-up.
Yeah,
so mark down another one.
Got it.
That's 6.
And Dana told Reggie, you better get me a rematch if you want to save our marriage.
Hi, Slamilton, longtime listener, first-time caller. Say that again?
You better get me a rematch if you want to save our marriage.
So, a lot of problems with that.
Yeah.
First of all, I thought that you didn't automatically get a rematch.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Yeah.
But who the fuck gets rematches for the 24/7 title?
Yeah, you can have it right now.
Yeah.
Like Nikki just got away.
The ref is still here.
When Nikki won and rolled her up, Dana just sat up and went, no!
Right.
Instead of just rolling Nikki up right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Just roll her back up. Have you not seen the show?
Have you not ever watched R-Truth in a match?
He's a 700-time champion of this title.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
He's got the Guinness record.
Sure. I'm sure he does.
Yeah. So Dana wins back the stupid belt, and then she tells Reggie, I want a divorce. I thought he did everything she asked him. She's like, get me a rematch.
Yeah.
And she still wants a divorce.
Yeah.
And then later, R-Truth tells Reggie, did you know that 90% of divorces end in separation?
Also, let's talk about his business card.
Yeah, it turns out he's a divorce lawyer, and he wants Reggie to hire him.
It says the law guy.
The law guy, yeah.
R-Truth, a squire.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
A squire.
Yeah, sure.
Dominate bullshit.
Yeah.
Then after that, we see Doudrop.
Where the hell have you been?
Yeah.
I mean, we
seriously.
haven't seen her in months.
Long time.
She was like the only woman that didn't get to be at WrestleMania.
Remember when she lost to Belair and then lost to Belair and then the next week she lost to Belair?
Oh, after that she lose to Belair?
I believe she did.
Well, no, she started a second feud with Belair.
Right.
And
a week after.
Has she been like hanging with Alexa? Because I don't think we've seen both of them since Elimination Chamber.
True that.
Saudi Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Doudrop finds Nikki Ash, and she's like, you ready to stop fucking around and fuck me?
Now,
and Nikki's like, okay, I'll fuck you.
This I can get behind. No. Says
so this is the
Joe
new
Pisano always.
The new tag team. Maybe Nikki drops her superhero gimmick.
Fucking please.
And maybe Doudrop gets a real name.
A real name.
Yeah.
Please.
Are you done fucking around, Doudrop?
Yeah.
Your name's Doudrop.
Your name's Doudrop.
Eva Marie gave it to you, and then you were like, I like it.
I like it. I think I'll keep it for the rest of my fucking career.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
It's like giving George Costanza a name.
Next up, we have Monday Night Rollins. Seth is jealous about Randy Orton's 20-year celebration last week, so he makes tonight Seth freaking Rollins Appreciation Night.
Yeah. Seems fitting.
The fans chant for Cody, and he says, funny you should mention that, jerk, because at WrestleMania he tried to steal my spotlight. But at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm going to show him why you can't steal my spotlight, because Seth freaking Rollins is the damn spotlight. So... Okay. It's a passionate promo.
It is. It's good.
Then he throws to the Titantron for a highlight reel of his career, but Cody's music hits and he flips out. Yeah. He's like, let's watch my career right now. Wrestling has more than... And he's like, no! Damn it!
Right.
That was funny.
Yeah.
And Seth tells Cody, if you're not out here to give me flowers, then shut up, please. And Cody tells Seth, you're one of the best superstars in the last 20 years, but you're also delusional. And I was like, well, they can't both be true. Is he one of the best or is he delusional?
Right, yeah.
So Seth then tells Cody, your father, Dusty Rhodes, was an egomaniac, and he was delusional just like you. He wanted to be the WWE champion, but he wasn't good enough. And as long as I'm here, you're not good enough either.
Okay, yeah. It was a good line.
You would think that would be enough for Cody to want to attack Seth, but no. Seth still is the one that attacks Cody.
Well, of course.
But Cody hits the Cody cutter and Rollins retreats. And then Cody throws Seth's expensive jacket into the crowd.
Yeah, I'm sure that's already on eBay.
Yeah.
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 It was probably sold already.
Probably.
How much did you bid on it?
Oh, I stopped at like $2,500.
I stopped at
damn. And then it sells for 26. You're like, fuck.
No, 25. I was pissed.
Damn it. Next up, we have Bobby Lashley versus Cedric Alexander.
Monday Night Raw.
This match happened
because
Cedric Alexander, for the fourth time, is trying to crawl back to MVP.
Right.
You would think he would just want to be with Lashley at this point.
Yeah. Or beat the fuck out of MVP.
Right. MVP must have like a diamond dick or something.
Cedric's like, hey, remember we in the Hurt Business?
I can see myself.
Hey, remember we were in the Hurt Business? That was cool, right?
And Cedric, MVP's like, no, I don't remember that
like,
at all.
Cedric, we've done this like multiple times. Like we've gotten back. It's over.
Yeah.
The sex was great, but we're done now.
We re-released the shirt.
It's over.
So Lashley has a new intro for his entrance. He has two intros now.
Yeah.
Now he's like standing on a platform and it's like dun 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 dun.
That was Cody's platform.
And then the lightning hits and then his mute. It's like, wow, two entrances.
Right, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like he's a fucking superhero.
Shouldn't that be Omas's entrance?
Right.
Like, because he's
trying
so
to build
big.
Up. Right.
Like he's King Kong.
The Colossus.
So MVP and Omas watched from the stage, and MVP was talking trash, calling Lashley Roberto, and then Lashley hit the spear and made Cedric tap to the Hurt Lock. That's great. Can't wait for that match. And then finally, for the main event, we have Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, and Sonya Deville in a pointless 6-woman tag.
Yeah.
And Sonya's executive power was stripped for this match.
Oh,
Just
good.
for the match.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like suspending 24/7 rules.
Adam Pearce told her, the higher-ups, they keep mentioning the higher-ups.
Ooh.
It's like Vince has recently been on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
We know it's
Just say Vince. Who fucking cares?
He's like,
Say the board.
The board, yeah, the higher-ups want to see you compete as a superstar. It's like, well, what else would she compete as?
Right, yeah.
I want to see you compete as a superstar, Spider-Man.
Yeah. So Asuka knocked Sonya off the apron with her hip attack, and Liv caught her with her version of the code breaker. That was a nice little spot.
Yep. Yeah.
But in the end, Sonya tried to pin Liv with her feet on the ropes, but the ref caught her. And then Belair knocked Sonya's feet off the ropes, and Liv hit Oblivion for the win.
What?
Wow.
Liv gets to win?
You know what that means? She's on the push again.
Yeah.
No,
not in the slightest.
that's it.
That's a show.
That's all Liv gets is just pointless wins.
Yeah.
Nothing meaningful.
So
So
I have the 24 reasons why the shows suck this week.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You ready?
wow. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go. Starting with kind of in chronological order.
Okay.
Pin in a cage. End of the Drew-Sammy feud was dumb. Roll up Shanky. No unification match now. 6-man tag. Shayna's new shitty music. Sasha can't help because she couldn't help feel the glow because of her foot. Where's Butch? Backwoods roll up. Sheamus versus Kofi 10. Lacey Chapter 4. Beat the clock for nothing. Ronda's eyes. Wild card. 6-man tag. Roll up. Veer beats another jobber. Miztv. Ali on TV. 24/7 bullshit. Business card. Dewdrop stops fucking around. Bobby versus Cedric and 6-woman tag to end Raw. That sums it up. 24 sucky reasons that this show is bad.
Right. That's a show.
That's a show.
Yeah.
They think that's good enough to draw interest. No, sir.
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Well, let's do the easy part. Let's do awards.
At least the worst side of it.
Please welcome our special guest for awards. This person did the Hall of Fame tier, which means they get to come on the show. Please welcome Matt Krause. Did I say that right?
That's right, man. It's Matt Krause.
Thank
I'm
God.
from the Beyond the Mat podcast.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Welcome. Yeah,
Beyond the MATT podcast.
this guy's got sources.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? He's got special. I don't know who his source is. My guess is Adam Pearce, but
Yeah, and guess what? You guys got sources too. I don't know who they are either. We all got
that's
sources.
I know.
You got to keep him close to the chest. You know, we can't divulge.
Exactly.
Mine are actually robots.
The Tony Khan bots?
Yeah.
Con
That's
bots.
good, yeah.
Send
In
the
fact,
con bots.
I'm a bot too.
I'm sure, yeah. You do, yeah, you have like a robot-y voice. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say we get started with awards.
Yeah, let's get going here.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Seth Rollins in the fucking suit that looked like a bunch of kids finger painted all over it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I also had Seth. I was thinking more like kind of like Jackson Pollock almost. You know?
I had Ronda's eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her eyes are bad. And I went with Ezekiel for probably the 4th straight week, you know?
Right.
As long as he's on
Can't
the
go
show.
wrong.
Can't go wrong.
You don't
there.
like a naked, hairless man?
No,
Fair.
it's just
He had to,
not so
I had to
much.
think about it for a second. It's like,
I mean, not Zeke. Yeah, not Zeke.
Yeah.
He's the inverse of Sasha Banks, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, speaking of that, best dressed.
Oh, actually,
Dressed-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Matt goes first.
Eric, our guest.
What are you doing, Eric?
We have a guest.
We need Adam Pearce to explain the rules to you.
The rules of a guest.
Hey, don't make me call Rick Boogs, man. He does my intro. He will mess you up.
Oh, wow.
Boobs.
Nice.
Nice. All right,
Now,
go
listen,
ahead.
best dressed. I actually went away from Sasha Banks this week and went with Rhea Ripley, looking like a dominatrix out there. I kind of like that look.
I've liked her lately.
So you're into that? You kind of would be up for her being your dominatrix, or
Sure.
I mean, I'm not
I don't know
into
how-
it, but
I
if
don't
she
know
asked
how my
me,
wife would feel about it, but
Right.
I'm into it.
okay, fair enough.
yeah, all right.
Eric,
I'm not ready yet.
you not ready yet?
No, I had Becky this week.
Okay, yeah,
Nice.
you're excited about that one.
I had Aaliyah looking amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's great. Yeah. And I had
That's what I did.
Sasha Banks again.
Oh, look at that.
We all had someone different.
Predictable Andrew. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
All right, worst acting.
This might be a surprise to some people, but I think Edge's acting is terrible in these promos he's doing, and I think that he's tarnishing a nice career.
Wow. Unpopular
Wow.
opinion.
Well, I am one of Edge's best friends, so I can't say anything bad about him. But
I'm one of
you
his
guys,
best
yeah,
friends.
I mean, he still DMs me. You know,
Yeah. My worst acting was R-Truth, Esquire.
Esquire.
Yeah.
Mine was Shanky. His little yell he did.
Okay.
I had Lacey Evans. Her crying promos are the worst.
I don't think you've changed those top 3 awards in like 4 weeks.
Probably not. No,
Yeah,
probably not for
No.
good reason.
Yeah.
All right, best acting.
definitely Kevin Owens carrying this Ezekiel crap. Gable, honorable mention there.
Okay.
For Kevin Owens, definitely.
Mine was Seth. He may look like shit, but he's definitely good at what he does.
Yeah, I had Seth Rollins.
I had Pat McAfee. I just loved his energy this week, and he was on his game.
Yeah.
All right. Worst comment?
Edge saying that if you had a sports franchise, it would be called the Lemmings. Again, he's trying to act like he's better and smarter than everybody, but he's still going for the cheap heat stuff.
Okay.
And I saw this same promo cut by The Undertaker about 15 years ago in the exact same city.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's even funny because that's where Edge lives in North Carolina. So
I know.
It's even funnier that he's shitting on it.
Right.
I mean, listen, man, I like Edge's new look and everything. It's just the heavy-handed promos, I think, are a little over the top.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Eric?
I had Dana Brooks saying, if you want to save this marriage, you better get me a rematch.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I had Michael Cole goes, instead of saying like he just took him to Claymore Country, he's like, it's Claymore Country. I was like, Michael Cole.
Yeah.
Michael.
I'm gonna go with the jobber saying it's his lifelong dream to work for Monday Night Raw as if that's a
to work on
as
Monday
if
Night
that's a company.
Wow, no one had Michael Cole going Shinoga Bomb.
Oh yeah, that's bad too.
Yeah.
All right, best comment.
Cody telling Seth he's in Johnny Polo getup, but I also thought that Dewdrop asking Nikki Ash if she's done messing around was a good comment because that indicates that Nikki Ash is going to get out of that terrible gimmick.
Oh, yes.
That's true.
I'm very
Let's
excited
hope
about that.
So.
Let's hope.
Let's hope the Dewdrop gimmick is dropped also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least the
Dewdrop
name,
that gimmick.
Yeah. The name's terrible.
Yeah.
Eric.
I had Seth saying, as long as I'm here, you're not good enough either when they were talking about winning the WWE title.
Right.
Yeah.
Joe?
That's good. I had when Drew was like grabbing Sammy from escaping the cage. Pat McAfee goes, "Come here!" Like from Mortal Kombat.
Get over here.
Get over here. Yeah.
Nice.
And I had Seth as well saying, if you're not here to give me flowers, then shut up. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Worst match.
Worst match. Before I get to that, don't hate on Dewdrop too much, man. Good girls need loving too, and
Fair enough. Josh would love to love her.
Yeah.
No, I've been waiting for them to actually do something decent with her. Just
She was way better in NXT UK from what I
for
saw.
sure.
And they've done nothing with her, unfortunately.
well, her match with Becky at the Rumble, if not for the damn fire up in the rafters, would have been.
That's right.
oh God,
Yeah, that was a decent match, but nobody fucking cared about it because the building was about to burn down. But,
Right.
The worst match, I thought. I mean, this isn't a match, but it was Moss versus Sledgehammer. He tried to swing it at Corbin and lost control of it before he even made any kind of attempt at a working Sledgehammer hit.
Yeah.
It looked terrible.
Yeah, I had Nikki versus Dana, whichever one. Probably the first one.
Right.
You guys.
I had Woods and Holland. I'm just burnt out of that whole feud.
I had Lashley Cedric again.
Right.
Slow-mo?
Opening segment of Monday Night Raw last night. We were all waiting for something to happen. McIntyre takes his sweet time swinging his damn sword around just to get to the ring and throw a couple punches. Then we don't see any of those 6 guys for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
How that
You
started.
think that McIntyre would have some fucking haste on his way to the ring.
Right.
He's too busy swinging Angelo around.
Yeah.
The whole segment was just a waste of time because it led to nothing.
And it's like, that's your mom, dude. Don't swing her around like that. It's fucked up.
Yeah. Come on,
Your
man.
mom's soul is in that sword.
Yep.
And that's all Roman's done since WrestleMania is just come out and say, acknowledge me, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all he's done since Mania.
Right.
It's fucking
They hype his appearance on Raw and then they punt it to fucking Friday.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's all it is.
Pisses me the hell off, man.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
waiting all
annoying.
weekend for something and get nothing.
Right.
Fair.
Yeah, I had
That's
Lashley.
WWE.
I had Lashley and Cedric for slow-mo.
Yeah, I had Veer.
I had Veer and local jobber.
All right. Best match?
Priest and Styles, not even really close here. Plus, it involved Priest not having a finish involving lights going out or turning into a vampire.
That's true. At least they didn't do that this time.
Turning into a vampire.
And then they had Balor
Like
running
yours.
at the end, which was a nice surprise.
That's true.
I thought altogether that match was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like roll-ups, but I had the cage match.
Okay.
Yeah, I hated that it ended in a pin, but that's just how they do it these days.
Right. I had the 6-woman tag just because...
How dare you?
It was good to see Asuka back.
Okay.
Doing her thing in the ring.
I had nothing.
She came back last week.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy any match because like even the Priest Styles was a roll up, so there were so many roll ups. I didn't really enjoy any of the matches.
Yeah.
All right. Fair.
I mean, seeing Liv get a win is nice, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Worst move.
Woods' roll up on Holland. It looked like he was trying to actually go for like a small package inside cradle DDT looking thing, but Holland just fucking stood there.
Right.
As Woods went to the ground, then he fell down and rolled up into the roll up, so that was pretty bad. And I was weighing that against Baszler's working punches against Naomi in the corner. She was basically massaging her boobs.
Sure.
Oh, we'll have to watch that back then.
Yeah, right before they went to the finish, it was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And Baszler is supposed to be able to punch people.
I was wondering why I had some pre-cum. Yeah, that was strange. What'd you guys have?
Pre-cum.
Jesus.
What was that?
What's that?
Worst move, I had pin in the cage.
Okay.
Oh, God, you know how much I hate that. I had the Shanky roll up because, like, come on, dude.
That was really bad.
You got rolled up by a guy half your size like that?
Right.
Oh.
I had when Nikki, when she won it earlier in the day, she pushed R-Truth, and then R-Truth, like, fell into Tozawa, and then Tozawa fell into Tamina, and they all just went off camera.
Right.
Like, this one little shove got them all out of the way.
Yeah.
R-Truth also yelled like, "Hey, get your hand out of."
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Best move?
I don't know.
Up until the main event last night, I definitely thought it was Ridge Holland putting Woods through a table.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that was probably the best thing Ridge Holland's ever done in his whole career.
Maybe.
But
Because he didn't break his neck doing it.
and because it was Woods going through a table. I mean, anybody who does that gets props. But we got Liv Morgan last night, ringside, hitting that code breaker after Asuka sent, I think it was DeVille through the ropes. Oh, that was a nice looking move there.
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eric, do you concur?
I actually had the cage superplex.
Yeah.
I always like those.
It's always fun to see. I'm going to go with the Liv move.
I had the double RKOs to the Usos to open the show.
That was cool.
Because it was like, it was out of nowhere, and it was a nice little surprise.
Right.
Worst moment or segment?
24/7.
Eric?
24/7.
24/7.
24/7.
Matt?
I said 24/7.
No, I know. We all agreed.
Sweep it.
Thank
I'm
you. Sweep it.
Sweep that shit.
We finally
Get the fucking
swept one.
broom out.
I was
know.
worried.
I was getting worried. I was like, could this be the first ever awards without a sweep?
Right.
Jeez. But yeah, 24/7, that's obvious.
Horrible.
Best moment or segment?
I felt like on SmackDown, the contract signing that went awry, just the fact that McIntyre came out there and actually looked like somebody formidable and got the better of Reigns and tossed him across the ring like that. It was nice.
Okay.
So that was my best moment.
I had the double. Same as the best move for me. I had the double RKOs to the Usos. It was the best move for me and the best moment because it started off Raw with a bang. Obviously, it didn't last for more than 10 seconds, but that little moment was surprising for me because, he said acknowledge me, and then they got double RKO'd. I liked it.
Yeah, I hate when a bang doesn't last more than 10 seconds.
I know.
Yeah.
I also had double RKOs. I like moves in stereo.
I had the too sweet moment. I just love when they circle back.
The annual too sweet.
Yeah.
Would have been sweet if it meant more, but,
Right.
Hey, too sweet, or I'll see you in a year. Yeah, I'll see you in a year.
See you in a year. Fair.
Yeah. Well, that's all for awards. Matt, do you want to give any special shout out or plug your podcast again?
Sure. First of all, I want to shout out to my podcast contributors, Kyle, Brad, and Chris. And like I say, I got podcasts typically covering WWE current content. We also hop in the DeLorean, set it to 1.21 gigawatts.
Nice.
Head back in time. do some retro reviews on our next retro review is going to be Survivor Series 98 Deadly Games tournament.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big story there with the double turn at the end.
Yep.
You know, then we're going to do
back when tournaments were good.
Right. Back when Vince actually allowed them to happen.
Right.
Royal Rumble 99 we're going to do as well because of the I Quit match. But other than that, man, you can follow me on social media. I'm at Beyond Matt WWE on Twitter, and then Beyond the Matt podcast on all podcast platforms. It's Beyond the MATT podcast. Rick Boogs is there to introduce you to it. Check it out. Leave a review. Even if you don't like it, leave it 5 stars anyway.
There you go.
You've already heard the podcast and you like it, keep listening. You heard it and you don't like it, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but whatever.
Keep your opinions to yourself in that case. Yeah.
All right, Matt. Right. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. It was nice to meet you. Great to meet Eric Hamilton.
Hey,
and
it was
Joe.
Nice meeting you too.
Yep.
Ditto.
All right.
Pleasure. Hopefully see you guys in the future. Good luck with everything.
Yep. You too, man. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Adios.
Right. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good night.
You too, man. See you. All right. Very good. Very good.
Gracias.
You know, he sounds... Who was that comedian that has that? He has like the same voice. He's dead now.
Gerardo?
He was in Reservoir Dogs as the radio host. You know, he talked like this, and this is Super Sounds of the 70s keeps on trucking.
Stephen Wright?
Yeah, Stephen Wright.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking. He was reminding me of Stephen Wright. I just couldn't think of the name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on to breaking news. So WWE released more NXT talent last week.
Yeah.
Some surprising ones.
The notable names were Dexter Lumis.
Wow.
Harland.
So if he goes to Parker.
Yeah, I guess. Or if he goes to AEW, they could finally be Harland and Wardlow. Wardlow and Harland.
Yeah. Boudreaux, Wardlow.
We also lost Malcolm Bivens and Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
Who
Dakota Kai is really surprising.
I loved her.
Well,
and she just came back and she was
Can
good.
I interject with a quick rumor?
And she's still apparently with Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
But AEW should pick up Dakota Kai because, again, they still need women to have good matches, and she's very good in the ring.
Yeah, she'll be great on Dark and Dark Elevation.
Shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're probably
so
right.
quick rumor on that.
You said you were going to intercourse something? Interject something?
Interject with a quick rumor on Dakota Kai. I heard that it's partially due because she had already made it clear she wasn't going to resign.
Okay.
So
well, they still cut these other people too.
Yeah.
They cut a bunch of other like lower name, like Persia Parati or whatever.
Right.
A bunch of other like.
Well, it's weird because like Dexter Lumis and Persia Parati.
Yeah.
They were in storylines with Indy Hartwell and Duke Hudson.
Indy's married to Dexter, and now that he's gone, they're probably just going to have her pretend like he never existed.
Oh, sure.
Correct.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They do the whole wedding just to release him.
Right. And it's a wedding that actually happened.
Yeah.
He pulled an axe out.
Right,
they didn't get married.
Yeah. I don't see Dexter going to AEW. Maybe like Impact or something.
He did change his Twitter back to Samuel Shaw, which is what his name was in Impact.
Where he's like a serial killer.
Yeah, basically.
Because in NXT, he's like the serial killer that you love. But
right. The serial killer that never actually killed anyone.
Exactly.
In Impact, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's killed somebody before.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, Roderick Strong is the only member of Diamond Mine left
right.
in the company.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Malcolm Bisbens, finally.
Bisbens.
Who's the worst actor, maybe, of all time on NXT.
Yeah.
But Roderick Strong has apparently requested his release, but WWE is not granting it.
Like, I mean, what is Roderick Strong like gonna do for the company?
What?
Right, and NXT, they don't want wrestlers, and Roderick Strong's a wrestler, so they're not gonna do anything with him anyway.
And
they
apparently
just don't want the Undisputed Era to be complete again.
What is it, the Undisputed Elite?
Undisputed Elite.
Yeah.
Also, they talked about doing a name change with him, and he did not want that.
Yeah, it's probably like Roddy Body or something.
Roddy the Body.
Yeah.
or little bitch.
And he comes out.
You're not gonna go by
like Jesse Ventura.
Yeah. You're gonna go by little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little Roddy. It's Lil Roddy.
Squeak Scolari. Little bitch.
You're gonna have a feud with Chad Gable, and he's gonna call you little bitch.
Yes, I don't know when his contract is up, but hopefully it's sooner than later.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did his wife ever end up anywhere?
She's in AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, she is?
She's terrible. Yeah.
Oh.
She's so bad.
The problem. She's the problem.
She's the problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Gable Steveson, Titus O'Neil, The Miz, and Happy Corbin all announced picks during the NFL draft last week.
Yeah, ESPN cross-promoting all that bullshit.
Well, it's not just ESPN, though. It was on, NFL Network.
Right.
Yeah. But Corbin his name was, when they put it up on the screen, it said Baron Corbin, not Happy Corbin.
Well,
so but Corbin's a Chiefs fan, so he announced it for the Chiefs. Miz did the Browns.
Of course.
Titus did the Bucks, and Gable Steveson did the Vikings. But yeah.
Titus O'Neil.
Still
with the WWE.
WWE superstar.
Right.
He's more of an ambassador now, but whatever.
An ambassador.
WWE super guy.
Super guy.
Yeah.
Also, Cody Rhodes was recently on Corey Graves' After the Bell podcast and talked about the possibility of becoming WWE champion. Cody said it would really be something to achieve the ultimate industry dream and then perhaps give it a fresh coat of paint with the Winged Eagle title.
Bottom right?
You mean bottom left?
Bottom left.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you fucking imagine?
Do it!
He did it with the IC.
Do it. You should do it. You should do it.
He did it with the Intercontinental belt, and that was awesome. If he won it, and then like the next night on Raw, he pulled out the Winged Eagle, I would just be like, yeah.
Is that you beating your meat?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be fucking amazing. But
he almost has to now.
Who knows if Vince would let...
But it doesn't have a giant W! How will people know what company it is if it doesn't have a giant W on it? Spider-Man?
Vince is forever Willem Dafoe now.
People do the face swap, and like they do the voice too. Like, we need to do the face swap for Vince as Green Goblin, and then do Vince's voice.
Oh my god!
How can you do that? You need to do that ASAP.
That's so great.
It doesn't have a giant W, Spider-Man.
Like every talent that gets released, Godspeed, Dexter Lumis.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Cody, don't tell Goldust.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. All right, you got any news there, Eric?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. So on Kurt Angle's podcast, he doubled down and says that Chris Jericho has surpassed Shawn Michaels as the greatest of all time.
With his run in AEW, he surpassed. With his matches with Orange Cassidy.
Of course. He just said, everything that he's been doing for so long, he says it's better than what Michaels did.
No.
So, hey, one man's opinion.
Not in the ring. Yes, Jericho's better on the mic, but as an in-ring performer, that's where Shawn Michaels' name comes up.
Right, yeah.
Okay, what else?
Also, formerly Ember Moon was
she
on.
Looks mad there.
Yeah, Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet
on his podcast, and she was saying that how unhappy she was toward the end of her NXT run after they brought Shotzi up to the main roster.
Yeah,
but she said that they would have to sit through stupid meetings about how we'd have to dress sexy. She said, "I'm not about to wear fishnet booty butt cheek shorts because we had a 2-hour meeting about how to dress like Mandy Rose. That's not fair."
Yeah, and everyone shouldn't dress like Mandy Rose.
Because not everyone is Mandy Rose.
They shouldn't all look the same.
Right, exactly.
But apparently that was all like John Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
Now that like Triple H doesn't have power there anymore.
Right.
Hey, Ember, let's see them titties. Let's see those booty butt shorts.
Yeah.
And twins.
Also, speaking of releases, AEW have let some contracts expire. So Joey Janela, Marco Stunt, Jack Evans, and Stu Grayson's.
Yeah.
contracts have
Those are all good releases.
expired, so they're all released.
None of them are good wrestlers.
Right. So not that we saw them any. Oh, that's legit, right? That was an email I got from Clitty Bank.
I meant the other thing.
Clitty Bank. Wow.
Yeah, Clitty Bank. So
Okay.
I don't know if that is.
Anything else?
That's all I got for news.
Rumor time.
Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So Dave Meltzer says the reason WWE is saving Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre is because they want to save it for a bigger show than WrestleMania Backlash. WrestleMania Backlash is in what, Rhode Island?
Yes.
It's going to be like 20,000 people maybe.
At the
like that.
Dunkin' Donut Center.
God.
Down at the Dunk.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're not
Down at the
sponsored by
Dunk.
them.
We're not? Oh,
but yeah, WWE has 3 stadium shows coming up soon with Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and the UK pay-per-view. So they're going to save it for one of those shows. Probably Money in the Bank.
It makes sense.
Hell in a Cell's the next one. But
I mean, they could have done the Nakamura Roman thing, but...
Yeah, that was never happening.
Yeah, well,
Hell in a
really.
Cell's the next pay-per-view, but it's not a stadium show. But like this year, half the pay-per-views are stadium shows.
I know. And they don't need to be.
Half.
One should be.
It's crazy.
One should be.
Well, yeah.
WrestleMania, that's it.
Also, the Wrestling Observer reports that there have been talks of moving NXT back to Full Sail University, which I don't care because I don't watch anymore, but they should.
Right.
It's more of an arena there. It looked better than the
yeah.
fucking Performance Center.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I didn't have any rumors.
Trivia time.
All right, let's see if you guys know this one. Sometimes you guys know
will.
this stuff.
Yeah,
All right.
I always do.
You're competing first to say it.
I win.
When someone guesses a name, the other person will get 2 guesses. Then we'll go back to the first person for a final guess.
I only need one guess.
Who am I?
Joe Pizzano.
I was a member. Thank you. You win. I was a member of the United States Marine Corps before I received a bad conduct discharge, as I went unauthorized absence.
Randy Orton.
That was me.
What did you say?
Randy Orton.
You said Randy Orton?
I said Randy
Okay,
Orton.
so you guys knew that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't
I said it first.
I said it first.
No, I said it first.
Andrew,
I said it first.
Andrew said it first.
I was, yeah.
No, I said it first.
No, I said first.
You know what?
Here, I got a Backlash one.
But, well, no, real quick, the Randy Orton thing.
He served time in a prison camp.
Yeah. He was supposed to be he was supposed to be the star of Marine 2. They announced him as the star of Marine
Right,
2.
I thought they did.
And then Marines got upset because they were like, well, he has a dishonorable discharge.
Yeah.
So
Because
they
he went to go see
recast-
his mom, probably. Stupid asses.
He probably did coke. It's Randy
Coke,
Orton.
weed, who knows?
All right, here's another one.
All right.
Who has been involved in the most Backlash main events?
Randy Orton.
That's a good guess. No.
Backlash main events. Roman Reigns?
No, he's not.
A little
long
older,
enough.
a little older.
Does he get another guess, or is this a different thing?
Go ahead.
John Cena?
No, Eric?
Triple H?
Triple H is correct. He won, he was in 7 matches.
Uh-huh.
How many did he win?
2.
2. He does not like
It's
Backlash.
because he usually loses at WrestleMania
And then gets it right back.
and then loses the rematch
Or
as well.
loses,
Yeah.
Oh, so that's 2-1. I win. Fuck you.
That was the bullshit trivia.
You're the bullshit trivia.
You're the bullshit.
That was the bonus credit. You get bonus credit.
You're
You also
both-
have to
you're
suck-
both-
You have to suck Joe's dick after your class too. If
You're
you want-
both pretty.
If you want to pass.
But I also have to do that when I lose.
Well, that's true.
Hey,
Either way, you're sucking dick.
Better start stretching that jaw.
God. All right. Fan questions.
Spider-Man.
gotta start stretching that jaw, Spider-Man. Oh my God. What have we started? What have we started? Andrew, that has to be a soundboard now. Just him saying Spider-Man. 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 Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God. I can only imagine what our questions
That's
are going
gotta
to
be
be next
like the
week.
next pizza.
Oh, right. Spider-Man.
And then it's like, we guys have to make a Spider-Man shirt. It's like, well, we can't. We can't sell a shirt that says Spider-Man.
We don't want to get sniped by Marvel.
Yeah. All right. Fan questions. This one is from Fundertaker. A guest on the show last week.
Yeah.
Which show was better in your opinion? I personally like SmackDown. Pat's commentary in the first match was gold. I mean, again, SmackDown was shorter.
SmackDown's always better because it's 2 hours. So.
Yes, clearly.
And when neither show was really good, you just go with the shorter show.
Right.
Kyle Foxton, since Vince can't have two people with the same last name on the show, will Nikki get her last name back since Karrion Kross is no longer with the company?
Oh, possibly.
Well, yeah, if she's dropping the superhero gimmick, then...
Yeah, makes sense.
Or they'll just call her Nikki.
Yeah. Or just Nikki Ash.
Yeah.
Because who cares?
Or just Ash.
Ashhole.
Yeah, Nikki Cross, I bet.
Alan Castro, our buddy.
Hey.
Comic Palooza has started announcing guests.
Oh.
Will What's Wrong with Wrestling be there? And who do you hope they announce next?
What's Wrong with Wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if we get a table like the first time,
when is it?
Aaron, hook us up. I don't know.
I think
it's usually in May,
isn't it?
You know, at WrestleCon, there was like 2 podcasts that had gotten tables there.
Hey, Aaron Garcia, if you can get us a table, that'd be awesome. Thanks, buddy. We love you. Oh, he's not affiliated. Oh, well, anyone else that is affiliated. It is in July this year.
Yeah. Like, I think that my brother for Maven's table, I think it was like $500.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I mean, but then you have all the wrestlers there. You can just, go talk to them.
Yeah, and they're going to be like, money?
No, not if you get a vendor badge.
Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah.
They start announcing guests. I only see like one. Oh, okay. It's like a swipe.
Edward James Olmos.
Oh, Robert Patrick from Peacemaker.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah, I only see a few names. Oh, anime.
There's only like
I don't
2
see
or
any.
3.
I don't see any wrestler names yet.
Not yet.
All right. Whisper in the wind. If or when Finn joins Edge's stable, I feel like Finn could easily turn on AJ at some point during a tag team match. I mean, let's hope. Let's hope that happens.
Yeah.
Jeremy E. Pushfire Barry potential Judgment Day members.
Oh, okay.
Ciampa, Balor, Ripley.
Push, and push.
Well, yeah, they should all be in it.
Correct.
I would push Balor, though.
Push Balor.
He's the...
Barry, Ripley, and fire Ciampa.
Yeah, I'd love to see them all in it, but I think it would be cool for Ripley to be with them.
Yeah.
But Balor number 1.
Right.
The Rizzler, they've successfully ruined Becky, Drew, Hurt Business, Edge, Damien, AJ, repeatedly try to ruin KO on a regular basis. All that's left is Roman and Cody. It's as though self-sabotaging. What gives this week has been top 5 worst Raw, SmackDown. Well, we're not going to argue with you.
It was bad.
No.
Tim, hey guys, first time commenting, but I just want to thank you guys for making me laugh every week.
You are welcome.
That's so sweet.
Bust a nut.
You're gonna make me bust.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you find someone saying Spider-Man, as funny as we do, you're in for a fucking riot.
That'd be hilarious. Everyone else is like, that was stupid.
Look, what
you
the
guys
fuck?
are fucking dumb.
Right.
Alex Miheloff, instead of acknowledging Cody, now Roman is in a feud with Drew. Why bother having Cody saying he's coming for the title if he's not actually going to do it? They don't have a good track record with long-term booking.
Because you plant the seeds, you let the plant grow, and then you...
Fuck the plant.
Fuck the plant.
Well, yeah, but he's right. They don't have a good track record with long-term
No, they
booking.
don't.
Hopefully, this one is an exception.
Correct.
SummerSlam.
Fingers crossed, eh?
JT Pisani. Okay, here it goes. Imagine going through a whole week of work, hoping to finally watch a decent SmackDown, only to see Lacey McLaughlin asking you for a rehome a German Shepherd again. You guys could change the name of the podcast until these intervention-like chapters stop to What's Wrong with Lacey.
Yeah.
That's going to be our new side podcast.
In the arms of
Spider-Man.
I feel so bad for her. Let's root for her.
No, let's not.
Pop Culture Junkie, hey guys, just rewatched your Patreon show on No Holds Barred, nearly died from laughter. I think that's a movie that needs to be recapped again with the up-to-date soundboard. When can we get you three to give us a double feature recap of Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny. Keep up the awesome work.
Double feature.
I mean,
my eyes.
I mean, we do need something for May.
That's true. We just may do that.
Oh.
I hate myself. Alex Verduzco, I'm a few weeks late. I have no question. Just want to let you know that my friend who doesn't listen to the podcast just knows about it because of me. Met Eric at WrestleMania weekend at a wrestling show. Eric gave him a card and everything. It's not fair. I'm poor and can't afford WrestleMania tickets. LOL. This Alex guy really likes you, Eric.
Well, I mean, it's understandable.
Rito's like, shut up.
If he would have let me know, I would have signed the card, and he could have given you another one. You know,
yeah.
Jacob Ayerts, and then you could sell it to Rito for like $200,
maybe.
I'm selling best friend coupons.
Yeah. Jacob Ayerts, if you had to pick a female wrestler from AEW, who would you see being successful in WWE? I mean, Britt Baker.
Yeah,
right,
for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's that. Well, I don't even know about Thunder Rosa. I don't know what they do with her.
Yeah. She'd be with Asuka, and they'd both just mutter gibberish.
Right.
Just scream a bunch of gibberish shit.
Yeah.
Ghost of Johnny Drip Drip. How does the jobber getting squashed by Veer have more of a backstory than Veer?
That's so true. Oh my God.
Wow, this guy
amazing.
really took his shot.
Veer, who had 6 months of promos. Yeah. Boris Lombardi, after Friday's SmackDown episode, who's most likely to take the title off of Roman. My tip is actually Riddle.
Just the tip?
Riddle?
Your tip is wrong.
They're saying after Rhodes? Or
no, just Roman.
No, it's got to be Rhodes.
It has to be Rhodes. People think McIntyre too at UK, but I don't know.
That would, I mean, it would be cool, but
I think that'll be more like a Shawn Michaels thing.
You think Roman's going to lose both titles in the span of like a month?
No, I don't.
There's no way.
No.
Well, I think
it'll be like when Shawn fought British Bulldog in London. They thought Shawn was going to lay down, but then he had a meeting with Vin Man. And then he beat British Bulldog.
That's right.
I'm not your buddy, guy. Do you think?
Not your pal, guy.
Yeah. Do you think Bert Hansen will be able to get his job back at Stamey's Barbecue after his lifelong dream to become a professional wrestler was ruined?
Well, of course. He promoted him on national television.
Yeah.
It's free advertising.
Probably get a raise.
He'll get some extra tips.
Yeah.
Like $10.
But hopefully he'll get some like
money.
Hopefully he'll get some recovery time,
right?
Some paid time off
after being murdered.
The Veer murder.
Saw you on TV.
Yeah.
Extra dollar.
Alan Kimmett is Josh the troll that Tony Khan is talking about. Oh, he's one of them. Yeah,
very much so.
Yeah, sure.
Steven Stafford, what's the last great face save pop you remember happening when heels are beating down a face and another face comes to save them? I don't know.
Stone Cold. At WrestleMania, when they were beating up Pat McAfee.
What was the last one?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
that
was the last one. They're few and far between, though.
They are.
Sure.
Before that, I think it was Stone Cold at WrestleMania 32. Stone Cold Foley and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Ian, if you could switch your hair with anyone on the roster, who would it be? I'm assuming this is an Eric question. Eric?
Roman?
Riddle. Acknowledge my bun. Sure, Roman. He's got
just say Paul
good
Heyman.
hair.
Make it funny.
Oh,
Ciampa.
Hella beard.
Yeah. Old Greg, Baszler Club finally getting a new member. Guess you'll have to change rumors.
I think we do need to update that song. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's 2019.
Shit.
Yeah, it's been a while. We need to get to that at some point.
Right.
Maybe in the next 5 years or so. But yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Oh, fuck. He forgot about Backlash again.
That's twice.
Want to do it.
Can we just skip this one?
Maybe.
We can.
Wait,
we can. I'll retain.
Who's the champ?
Eric.
Nah, we got to do it.
Yeah, because Eric never retains. So we had the streak.
We got to make sure that doesn't.
Which Posado brother's going to win it?
The streak must continue. And there's only 6 matches. So, like, if you ever had a chance to retain,
here it is. This is it.
One.
It is.
This is it.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast. No. Bobby Lashley versus Omas.
I've got Omas with a pin.
I have Omas with a pin.
Omas, sweep it. Omas with a pin. How many people interfere?
1.
Over under 6 minutes and 35 seconds. That was the WrestleMania match time.
Okay, I have over.
I have under.
I have over.
Okay.
Right. There's only 6 matches, so.
Yeah, well, they'll add like 6 more.
Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss.
I've got Moss with a pin.
I know Moss is heavily favored here. I think I'm going to go Corbin with a pin. I can see him going over. Vince always lets him go over in the first match. This is the best of 7,
17.
Corbin, yeah,
right.
So Corbin won the first one.
Yeah.
I have Moss with a pin.
All right.
How many people interfere?
I got 0.
0. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins.
I have Cody with a pin.
Cody with a pin.
How many people interfere?
0.
0. Does Cody kick out of the curb stomp?
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say no.
I have no as well.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think people really kick out of the curb stomp.
Yeah.
AJ Styles versus Edge.
I've got Edge with a pin.
Same.
Edge with a pin. How many people interfere?
1.
1.
And who helps Edge?
I have Priest.
Priest is banned.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he'll just run out and do it.
So he'll just interfere anyway?
Sure.
He might. I thought that too. Like, fuck it. They're not going to give us what we want. He'll just sneak out there. I put Baszler.
Okay.
Because Baszler helped AJ. It makes the most sense.
All right.
To turn on him?
Yeah.
Oh, so you changed yours.
Before we started this, sorry, Eric.
Judges?
It could be
Judges?
Priest. Judges?
No.
Get out. You get Hamilton.
Go on, get.
I probably just helped you retain.
Go on, get.
You get.
Did you forget that he was banned?
I did, honestly. 100%.
I put Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
I had Rhea and then I changed it to Baszler because I was like, he swerved. Like he's going to, it's a good swerve, but
Yeah.
probably won't happen.
All right.
SmackDown Women's Championship I Quit match. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey.
I'm going to tell you something. I want to put Flair here because I don't think Ronda gives a fuck. But
I kind of want to put no one.
Right,
Like it
right.
just ends and it's like, what the fuck was that?
But it's hard to end an I Quit match with nothing.
Do it
They've
like
done
they,
it. They've
like
done this shit.
Damien Priest,
where it's
AJ.
like a fuck you to the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I still put Ronda.
Yeah,
I put Ronda.
She's so heavily favored.
I put Ronda with a quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, does someone actually say I quit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. How many people interfere?
None.
0.
0. Any weapons?
Sure.
One at a time, boy. But yeah, okay, if you're saying the exact same word, I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah,
Yeah.
So that's a wash.
that's a wash.
This
I
whole
didn't-
card's a wash.
I didn't
almost.
look up.
We've had like 3 things different total.
I didn't look up the odds, but Ronda's heavily favored.
Negative
you said?
700. That's like a lock in wrestling.
And who
Jesus.
else? Moss was heavily favored.
Like a little bit. Cody and Edge. I mean, Edge and AJ was a coin toss. Edge was a slight favorite.
Was Omas favored?
Heavily.
Okay. And then finally, the Bloodline versus Drew McIntyre and RK Bro.
I have the Bloodline.
I got the Bloods.
I have the faces. I have Drew and RK Bro.
Wow.
I think that if they would, I think the reason why it's not winner take all is because the
I thought about
faces
that.
are winning.
Yeah, I thought about that.
I have Drew pinning Jay.
Yeah, because it's RKO month. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I think I win the belt here.
Yeah.
I have Roman pinning Riddle.
Me too.
Okay. And 0 interference. 'cause
I have
they're all in the
0.
match.
I have one because, I mean, Paul's there. You never know what he's going to do.
Okay. Surprise appearance.
None.
Eric went with his 1 point. Take your 1 point now. You're currently in the lead. Congrats.
And that'll be the last time you will ever be in the lead.
And that'll be... Yeah. I have Solo Sikoa.
You've
one of
been
these
picking
days.
him for 6 months.
Yeah, one of these days he's going to show up.
One day.
Maybe this will be
They
it.
keep hinting it.
Right.
No.
I see clips on Twitter where he's like, "You're my family, the bloodline."
Did he win the North American title?
I don't know.
I certainly hope not.
Yeah. Well, no, you have to have a belt to be in the bloodline, right?
Oh.
So
Hope he
he's
did.
like, "No,
Hope he
you're-
did. Thank you,
Now
Andrew.
you can come.
Yeah.
Hope he did.
He's probably fighting for it right now, right?
Oh, Cameron Grimes retained.
Retained it, yeah.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I put Bailey. I just put a name.
Yeah, Bailey's not
I have
bad.
no reason for
Why
that.
is she
but-
still gone? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the opening match? Pre-show doesn't count.
Corbin Moss.
AJ Edge.
I have Corbin Moss.
All right.
Main event.
Bloodline.
Bloodline.
Yep. And predict a match that hasn't been announced yet.
Ricochet versus Jinder.
Oh, that's great, Eric.
I have Sheamus and Holland versus the New Day.
Oh, that's awesome, guys.
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
It might be the worst event.
Yeah.
I have Becky and Asuka. At least they could have a good match.
No way. They would have totally promoted
They would have,
that.
yeah, they would have said that
I'm
on
expecting a Twitter announcement pretty soon.
Any moment.
Any moment now.
Just waiting.
I've got notifications
That's
on.
bullshit.
They
already announced it.
I have
Damn
Kayla
you.
Braxton's notifications turned on.
Damn
For
you.
Kayla. Does the announce table break?
Nah.
I'm going to say yes, because what else are they going to fucking do on this show?
I put yes. It's a 6-man tag.
Yeah.
All right.
And then lock of the century.
Not Rhea Ripley. I put Ronda Rousey.
Eric just fucking chokes every time he has the belt.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm putting Roman Reigns.
I put Ronda Rousey.
I put Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
There's some differences in there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Enough to beat Eric, possibly.
Sure.
Well,
Maybe not.
no, I mean, someone's going to beat Eric. It's just who's going to beat Eric. That's the question.
Maybe Eric will beat Eric.
Yeah.
I'm riding the bloodline. Andrew's riding the faces, and we'll see what happens.
Right.
Wait, Andrew's riding the faces?
You damn right he is.
Wow.
Get ready.
That's what he does.
All right, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt at ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling, and become a supporter of the show at Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. And if you are a patron, then we'll see you after WrestleMania Backlash, after you wish your mother Happy Mother's Day. Yeah.
Yep.
See you then.
Happy Mother's Day.
Farewell.